Welcome everybody, Husky the Gamer here. This is Royal Line Season 15, Episode 20. Well, in the last episode I was kind of working on this area, on this side of this station. Well, I decided to go ahead and work on this part. And work on the area over here too. There's a kind of a reason why I did this already. I just felt like it deserved to be like, made before anything else. What I'm gonna do here is so what I'm doing with this map now is setting it up where vehicles can go between each other, between the town. So this town will be connected up over here too. I gotta go get all that working. There's a reason I'm not running bicycles around the map. So what I'm gonna do is put vehicles all over here. Get them set up where they'll be running together. I wish I knew how to paint these. I don't remember how to paint them, sadly. But what I'm gonna do over here is pick this out, go over here. Grab another one of these then. And go around and paint these the same. But so I'm gonna have to set up this with this. So that means this is gonna be a longer episode. But on the truth, I don't mind making these longer episodes if everyone likes watching them. I can take all these out because they're not being used. This is actually gonna have to be used over here, but not right now. I go over here, grab one of these, and put this all the way around the map. The reason I like the idea of this, because I want to put automobiles running around this map too. I thought I just... Yep, there it is. I'm gonna go over here and hit add track. You might be wondering, why do I like this type of road on here? It's because this is kind of what I see over here where I grew up at. That's why I like it. But as I build the map, it's gonna get improvements. Am I gonna redo the first town? No. I do appreciate all the support the episodes do get. If I'm sorry this is a longer season than I expected. I might end up, because next season's gonna be probably longer than this one. This just was on a long break before it came back. But if people are enjoying this content, cause I know someone in the comments I talked to, they were talking in Spanish, and I ended up using Google Translate to talk to them. I know they were enjoying the videos, so I hope you enjoy them too, enjoying this content. Alright, now I need to go over here and take a copy of this. There's a reason the road like this set up. There's a reason I'm not running a sidewalk. It's because it's more harder to add in. What I'm gonna do is try to implement where this goes. Maybe at a, you know what, let's do it at an angle. Like this, because this kind of, to me, looks like a cool idea. So now you're gonna see how I have to design this map. So I go over here, I'll go over to this, and I grab some of these. It might be a bad idea putting this at an angle. So what I'm gonna do is put it like this, because that doesn't work out right. What if I move this back by one and do it here? It ain't gonna mess with that signals or anything like that. But I looked, it's not gonna do that. I would be building the other town that needs to be built for this, the road, part of the road will work. And I ended up losing the part I need. So I need to go back over here and grab one of these. So what I'm gonna do here is just place the road here. Put this part of track back in. Me and my friend actually talked about working on this map. Like ideas of the map. So I'm gonna have to do that anyways. This is just like prep for the next part of the map. Now I set this up. Oh. I'm gonna do it off this end because I can see it. You know what? Copy. I go over to this road. I try to get it to where it actually goes across this. Wait. Just like that. Now, I go over here, take this, flip this around, and take this. I'm not gonna fully build this on camera. You won't get to see this being fully built on camera, but I can show you what actually goes on with a map like this. Since there's no trains running, I can actually just take the map apart like this. But this is how I build the bridges on here. The only thing that you don't get to see being built are the actual roads. Now, I go over here, and this one's upside down. That's natural. You can take this, and go over here, and do this. This is how I build my, elevated roads. Then I take this, go here. You're gonna see me, put the bridge in. But the only thing you won't see me do is actual detail work. I might do a little bit of detail work, since I'm not doing much of anything on this. But there you go. Now cars will actually travel between the areas. This one will go all the way up here to this town. I think I'm going to connect it to here. But right now, this one ain't going to be built. We got to go over here and build. That it ain't cuttered. Oopsies. Go over here and make this town. Because this town is connected to this town. And this town will be connected to this town. Whenever it's done. It'll connect up over here, probably. Yeah, this will part of the curve. I'll find a way to connect it up nicely. May connect it up from here. I don't know yet. But what I need to do now is build that town. So that's what I'm gonna do. But first, I need to move these out of the way, because these are would be in the way if I don't move them. Now I just hit room and I hit apply. So what I'm gonna do is what I did over there. I'm gonna try to make this actually look like an actual town. So what this is actually gonna do, it's gonna actually connect up kind of like this. And then I'm gonna do it like this. This is actually kind of, and I just had it the way I wanted it. There we go. Connect it up like this. Because this is actually going to be an actual town. Like, an actual place you can go on here. And like, do like, let's say shopping or anything like that. So it's actually actual shopping. Reason the roads are like this, I'm just putting them like that. I might take out this. This is just going to be like a yard that is here. Because I'm actually not going to put in the actual train yard. I gotta go. I'm gonna have to go between towns anyway, so to even build this completely, get it completely built. I know it doesn't look the best, but it's gonna work perfectly for me because I don't have to worry about it. Now I just do it like this. Then I just do it like this one's actually gonna be a little harder to deal with. I need to come over here and grab one of these. If I can put this in the middle. Now, what do I do? Actually, I just had an idea. I go over here to where the flex, like I grab, like say at flex track. If I go right back over here, like one of these, and just do it like this. Some people may call this laziness, but this ain't actual laziness. Because I'm not going to be able to get it to work right. But it looks nice. It's probably not going to act perfectly. And what I'm going to do, I should have did this on the same. I'm going to do the same thing I did over here. Then I grab this one, do that one there. I know that's gonna be a little weird, like it ain't gonna work perfectly, but I'm gonna get it to work, try to work. Now go back over here and take this and this. Try to get this to line up nicely with this town. Now I go back over here and grab the flex road. This is the nice part about that. Now I just do it like this. Set this up like that. Then I had to send that to that. This town could work. This looks like an actual working town. I could put vehicles over here and let them roam around, but I'm not gonna do that just yet. So all these towns are actually connected, but some of them are just using like train yards. I'm gonna leave this actual train like platform here because why not? But that is actually looking nice. This is a little freight train I had run around on the map earlier. I just have it in this yard here. But now having vehicles going across this, it would be pretty cool watching. I think I want to go work on the next part of the area. Go over here. And go like this. That's what I wanted to do with this. If I can go the connect up out here somewhere, that's what I would do. Do I have a? You go over here, grab one of these. Oh, don't drop it. And take this with me, put this here. And then I'm gonna have to take this, put this here. And then I'm gonna get it kind of close to each other. And then I'm just gonna do it like this. That means I'm about to connect up both these towns. All three of these towns are gonna somewhat be able to run between each other. And then I'm just gonna do this. Do that. One thing I'm missing now is this. But there we go. Now these are all connected up. Most of them are. The next part will be connecting up this next one. I'll probably take this out and put a maybe put a bridge going across over these. Cause that's what I'm thinking of doing over here too. Cause I want to have where all these towns are somewhat somewhat able to be traveled between by vehicle, but in roadway, in rail access. Because having a railroad on here too, and road means you have both equal room to run. This is the one I'm gonna be having the more trouble with. Ooh. I could do it for me. I thought about this. I've been thinking about this now while I'm playing. What I'm gonna do is take that, put this here. Now we're gonna be able to travel between each area without having much of a problem. Now everyone can travel between. Now my friends can travel. If they want to play with cards, they can play with the card on here and travel between each area. like, I'm probably gonna put even small towns in here. I could put time and put like the small towns that are not named at the main on the main line. Reason there's not very many railroad crossings is because the cars don't actually stop for the railroad crossing, like the actual people do in real life when the gates are down. So what I'm doing here is setting up a road. There's road actually being used. It's gonna go across here. Then it's gonna turn after it gets across the water here. The road's gonna be floating until I actually build the bridge, the custom made bridge for this one, like I did on the other one. Cause I'm gonna build a custom bridge for this one too. So every time they cross like waterways, I gotta, like the river, I gotta put a bridge in. Now, I need to go over here and grab what they want to be. Go back over here. Now, I want to grab this, take that out, go all the way over here, grab this, because I know this one was ready to go. Then I'm going to actually the town's going to end like automatically outside of it. The reason I want to connect all these towns up is because it makes it fun. Like, I can put like cars running around the area. If like, let's say I want to have like cars running around the map. Like, if I wanted that, I could get it to work. Let's go over here and grab one. Let's say, let's put this one in. Cause I'm gonna try to line this up, so I don't have to, use the flex road as much. Let's say, let's go down to a 4. Cause that was half of what we needed. Let's go down to let's say maybe a 3. I'm gonna get it close as I can. Then I'm gonna actually have to use the one part, and I don't like using that very much because it's like annoying for me. Now I go back over here and grab this. And use it like this. Oh no. But as we speak, I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. Put this in like this. Fix this little problem, and then alright. All the towns are actually, these towns are linked together now. The only ones that are not linked together or it's this type. I'm gonna redo some of these, like that. That's the only one that needs to be redone out of this group. go over here. I think I have. I just grabbed this one. Then I'm gonna do a save on the map. After I get done with this episode, I'm gonna do the save. But I'm not gonna run cars until like whenever I start doing the building, putting buildings in and everything else. But this is actually nice. I like this. Now I can watch vehicles actually travel around the map like when trains are running too. So these vehicles here will actually run from here to, let's say some might go to this town. Like I'm gonna have them like all spread around in different towns, so all the towns will be like having all sorts of vehicles, even on these roads here. But I like this. This is pretty cool. This should be pretty much enough room to play with, run trains and do everything. But I'll see y'all in the next episode. Bye bye.